When you were in school, at any point, you ever wonder, why do I need to learn this? I mean, I did with math. I actually asked the teacher, why do I need to know math? And you know what the response was? Because when you buy gas, you'll need to know how much it costs. The guy's name was Abraham Lincoln Stanfield. And thanks to Mr. Stanfield, I still struggle with algebra. What should students learn in school? Well, recently, a Riverside County judge ruled they shouldn't learn critical race theory in Temecula schools. Lawsuit filed claimed the policy has been used by school board members to stop teaching any concepts that conflict with their ideological viewpoints, including the history of the LGBTQ rights movement and the existence of racism in today's society. There will be an appeal. All right, would you want your kids to learn about these topics in school, Nick?
These topics are not inspiring. I mean, this is like locker room talk. It's heated chitter chatter. Maybe it's good for the lawyers, but I want my kids to learn the foundation, right? The basic mathematics, the fundamentals of reading and writing, so then they can figure out their own path of discovery.
Stephanie, what do you think?
I want my daughter and my stepkids and my nieces and nephews to learn the real truth about the world. What does that look like instead of what has been, deleted or left out? I feel like they need to know exactly what's going on. I think it's really important, along with the basics like math and English.
Okay. Stephanie, what was the most useless thing you learned in school?
How to drop an egg without breaking it.
Okay. Well, I think that's pretty useful. Nick, what's the most useless thing you learned in school?
The periodic table of elements. All right, I'm not saying it's useless. I'm just saying I don't use it at all. It's not for me.
I think, Stephanie, you kind of touched on this. The bigger question, what is the ultimate goal of education? To provide absolutes or teach kids how to use their minds and think? Nick, I'll start with you here.
Yeah, it's how to use the mind, give them inspiration, right? I mean, these topics, they may be relevant now, but you want to be inspired. I want my kids to see role models, Cleopatra, John D. Rockefeller, people that you think, wow, how did they do it? And then how can I then use my imagination to do the same?
Steph, I'll give you 20 seconds. Go.
Wow, I love that answer, and I totally agree with it. I just think it's important for kids to learn the basics, but then be able to learn things that are going to help them expand their mind, come up with new ideas, and just, explore the world. I think that it is ultimately the parents that are responsible, though,
Right.
not just teachers. I want to say that.